All right. Sorry about that. I mean, I guess I can go and call this part two. I accidentally hit the stop recording button, so we're gonna just keep going from where I left off at. The next set of books that I picked up was Dan to Dan Volume 13 and 14. I understand that a lot of people are watching the anime because anime is really, really, really good. But I consider suggesting reading a little bit of the manga. It's gotten really good. There's a lot of stuff happening. They done changed everything. It's gotten flipped onto its head. Like, there's stuff that's happening that's about to go nutter butter, basically. So yeah, please, like, start reading that. And of course, from the new era of stuff that's coming out, I picked up Sakamoto Days 17 and 18. If people are caught up with what's going on, these two cover a lot of stuff that's this covers a lot of what's going on in the Assassin's Museum. So get ready for a lot of fights. Get ready for a lot of people doing things that you're not expecting, like people leveling up when you're not expecting them to level up the way they are. It's good. It's really good. Also, I will say this. There's a character in the volume 18 that I think is really, really cool, and I kind of want to learn more about him. Let's just say that he uses sports as a method of killing. That's all I'm going to say. You'll understand it more when you get to that point, or whenever that gets animated. Next. I'm very, very behind on this, but I need to really catch up because it's gotten really good. I know they're up to volume 30 or 31. I think it's 31. But it is One Punch Man volume 22. One Punch Man volume 23. One Punch Man is One Punch Man. Like, it's just good. Like, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand. It is what it is. So, of that stack that I just showed off, that's everything that I've read up to this point. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I'm bugging. I completely forgot. I can't believe I forgot this. Hold on. I bent a corner. I forgot this is something else that I picked up. So I'm reading another really good shonen, Black Clover 35 and Black Clover 36. What can we say about Black Clover? I understand a lot of people don't like Asta because he's super duper excuse me. He's super duper positive. But sometimes you kind of need that in your shonen. Next up, like I was saying, that's from the pile of everything that's been read currently. So I, unfortunately, crazy enough, I've never had a 2BR list, but now I have a 2BR list. TBR is to be read. So going forward, the rest of what I have, this is stuff that hasn't been read yet. So I have Go Go Loser Ranger 10 and 11 that, listen, like, I realize that it's a lot to, like, especially when it comes to what's the word? Your thoughts on if you like Sentai or not. But this, it really does take the Sentai genre and flip it on its ear. I don't a bad thing. I think it's pretty much a good thing, to be honest with you. I mean, I really don't want to spoil anything. Like, I just, trust me, if you read it, you'll like the twists and turns, especially if you're not used to the twists and turns. You kind of think, oh, they're gonna go this way. No, they go another way, you know. And I think that's up to volume 19, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's 18. I don't know. I got to go through. I got to check up on all of my other stuff. Now, here's some more stuff that I haven't read yet. However, I'm hyped up for it because I picked this up on a whim. And I feel more people should be talking about this and or reading it. But it's Akane Banashi 11 and 12. So like I was saying earlier, slice of life stuff, I need to hop into it, and I might, depending on whenever I get a chance to finish a lot of stuff, I'll go through and start reading more slice of life things. But until then, whatever. Next up on what I picked up Chainsaw Man 17 and 18. I understand this is pretty divisive. A lot of people have problem with this with Chainsaw Man. So I'm like, I understand, but I kind of like the ride. You know, the ride is really fun. You know, I'm not gonna go into any of the story. Like, if you're reading it, you're reading it. Now, next, I picked up. Now, this is a short manga, and I kind of want people to pick it up, or at least talk about it, because I don't see a lot of people in normal circles talking about this. This is Colorless number 5, and I picked up Colorless number 6. Now, this only has 7 volumes, so it's not too bad to go through and pick up. But the way they're using actual color in some of the panels makes sense, and it's really cool, and it's interesting. This world is very interesting, so I can't wait to read more and like finish up the manga on like volume 7. So that's also another good one. Now, I have not seen a lot or anybody talk about this, but this is Twin Star Exorcist 32, 33, and 34. Now, I don't know why, but they're extremely hard to find, and it's really weird. I don't know why they're hard to find, but they're really hard to find. I want people to go in blind from this, but it's about 2 kids that are destined to create the child of prophecy that actually goes through and saves the world and gets rid of all the evil basura in the world. Not in the world, in the Mangakyo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, listen, that's all I'm going to tell you, because there's more to it, and there's gray areas, very big gray areas. So I don't want to spoil anything, and that's the big reason. Now, I'm also, while I was at Otakon, I saw there was a sale going on. One of the vendors has a buy 3 get the 4th free, and I picked up, and this is gonna take me a minute to pick up because it's not a high priority, but I do need to start picking them up sooner than later. It is the Shaman King Omnis 4, 5, and 6. It's Shaman King. I don't really need to go through any more to talk more about that. Now, having said that, I have more. This is another huge stack. Let me see. I didn't even organize this like anything, so we're going to go and wing it like we normally do. Off the top that I ripped, Gachi Akuda, Volume 6. Listen, it's the next big hyped up anime that's going on right now. If you know, you know. It's definitely one of those if you know, you know type things. Let's see. Next on my list, a sports manga that I don't know if a lot of people are reading or looking up because it's kind of niche, and if you aren't a fan of it, you're not gonna enjoy it. But it's Dogs Red Volume 2. It's hockey, and we're about to get into the cold season, so I mean, definitely go through and check out Dogs Red if you're a fan of hockey. Even if you have a passing interest, because they do talk about a lot of hockey terminology. The main character used to be a figure skater, but he freaked out and he lost his scholarship. So now he's to go back to doing more hockey stuff. He's going to not hockey, more skating stuff. He's joined a hockey team. And you know, it's serious, but like the art style is really crazy, but the art style it's cool. Like that's all I'm gonna say. It's really cool. All right. Next on the list, Heart Gear Volume 5. Really can't really go through and describe it. It's fun. You know, in a world where basically the world was ended by gears, which are like cybernetic not cybernetic, their gears are basically robots, but there's humanoid robots and then there's like war type robots, and like it all centers around a girl that's the first human. And because there's no other humans on the planet, it's just gears. But there's more story behind it. I think this is also another short manga. I think this since this is 5, I think it goes up to 7 or 8, and then it's over. Which I don't mind. Like it definitely makes life fun when you're going through and reading small short mangas. I'm just gonna start going from the top now. Picked up Chojin X Volume 7 and 8. If you're a fan of Tokyo Ghoul, it's the same mangaka, but the powers are way different. I like the mystery aspect of this. There's like a big bad hold on. There's a big bad, then there's a big bad, and the big bad is like the sub boss. That sub boss is wild. He's got some crazy abilities. But I need to catch up on this. I haven't read Chojin X probably since maybe like February or March. So my memory is a bit short on this, and I'll be able to kind of catch up onto it when I go through and read the next volume in the list. Whoosh. Almost ballsed it up. So grab from the bottom, finishing up this, and I will say this: I know it's over, it's done. There's no more story, but I 100% recommend. I picked up Gangsta Cursed 4 and 5. Now, these two end the cursed version of Gangsta. That's the prequel to Gangsta. It is really good. Gangsta is like a sleeper hit that a lot of people aren't talking about. And I mean, I understand why a lot of people aren't talking about something like that. Only because, one, it's kind of old. Kind of old now. But it's just good. Like, if you don't read the manga, just watch the anime. The anime is great. It goes through a lot of stuff. You'll enjoy it. Let's see. Picked up volume 2 and volume 3 of Full Night. I'm gonna get around to reading this too. I've been working a lot, so I haven't really had a chance to focus on reading manga. That's why I have such a huge TBR list right now. I just have way too much right now. Not really. There's no such thing as having way too much manga. Next up, another sports sports manga. We have volume 15 and volume 16 of Blue Lock. What can I say about Blue Lock that hasn't already been said about Blue Lock? It's good. Just read it. You know, even if you have like a passing interest in soccer, it's well worth, you know, watching / reading. Let me see. Oop, getting caught up here. All right. Next on the list, I picked up the Initial D Omni Volume 3, Initial D Omni Volume 4. Listen, I know that the art style for Initial D is divisive. I understand, but it's such a very fun read. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna wait till another big sale to start picking up more of these because I kind of want to read them faster than how long I've been waiting. My strategy when it comes to picking up manga is I pick up the standard sizes first, and then I pick up the oversizes and the omnis later on when I can find a really good sale. I think a lot of people adapt that same thing. I'm not 100% sure if they do or not, but I know I do. And let me see. Next up on the list, one of my new favorite like stories that's going on right now. It's Magi Lumiere, Magical Girls Inc. Volume 5, Volume 6, and Volume 7. I like Magical Girls. I should watch more Magical Girls stuff, but not really, because the only Magical Girls I really enjoy is Sailor Moon and a little bit of Cardcaptor Sakura. But Magi Lumiere came out of nowhere. It's really fun. Like, the world is interesting. Like, of the stories that are in my piles and stuff like that, this would be the one that I kind of would be fun to live in, because even though if you're not powered, you can still run a corporation of magical girls, which I think is really cool. So, on to something a little bit more serious. In my stack of stuff, I picked up Record of Ragnarok 12, 13, and 14. Yeah, I'm going to get around to reading all of this stuff. Like, I'm not too pressed, but I'm happy that I have what I have right now. In all honesty, this is, a lot from what I normally pick up, but, I kind of, saved up for this. So I know next year I'll definitely be saving up a little bit more so I can have some more fun. And geez, we don't even know, like, by next year Kingdom will be out. So we'll be picking up Kingdoms. Let's see, My Hero will be done by basically the beginning of the year. Yeah, we'll have a lot more, we'll be doing a lot more stuff. So, and until then, I will see y'all later. Catch us again on the Nerd Table. As per usual, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me, what you've been hauling. This is from stuff back in August. I still got more stuff. I'm not even joking. And I have, you know what? I forgot all about it. Hold on. in my hot little hand. I haven't had a chance to go through and black out the address yet, but this box I'm going to be going through and talking about very soon. Trust me, it's well worth the wait. There's only 4 volumes in here, so don't worry too much if it's something crazy. But yeah, I cannot wait to talk about that. So, like I always say, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you guys next time on the Nerd Table.